Hi everyone, this is Driftwood speaking here on Gamerside, and today I am going to show you Far Cry 6. What I plan to do today is try to show you both versions, well, at least the two versions I have taken care of. The PlayStation 5 version, that's the version you're seeing now, and the Xbox Series X version that I'll try to add to this presentation if everything goes according to plan, which it usually doesn't. So you can expect some problems, I'm sure. I should also let you know that there might be slowdowns, not due to the game itself, unless I mention them, obviously, but to the recording with OBS, depending on how you call it. And well, I'm sorry if it happens. It should be okay most of the time, but because it's a game with a lot of foliage, there's a chance that the hard drive or the software itself might actually not be too happy. So here, as you can see, this is probably the main new thing about Far Cry 6, sorry, is that you have, I wouldn't say sequences, but parts of the game, so namely here, the camp, where you are actually playing in third-person view. You can't do that in the rest of the game, and you can't even do that when driving a vehicle. So I don't really know why they decided to do that. Why not? You know, it's not a problem really. But there's no real explanation as to why we go from first person to third person when we arrive in this camp, which is the first camp you arrive in, where I'm showing you it's not the very beginning of the game. I'm just going to show you the map. When you start the game, there's an introduction, a prologue, which I don't think is very effective, to be honest. It's very scripted, and I don't know, it didn't do it for me. I don't think it's the best way to start a game at all. It's something we've seen before, and I don't know. I was just not into it that much. Then you arrive on this island where you have to spend a little bit of time, and once you are done with the main missions related to this place, you reach Libertad Island, and where you have the Rebel HQ, basically. And then you go to Costa del Mar, which is the area. Well, I could show you the first island too, but Costa del Mar is the area I'm allowed to show you today. I say today, and it's supposed to be Sunday, but the video won't be ready on time for sure. I'm not even sure the 1080p resolution will be ready, so you might actually be watching this much later. Depending on how long YouTube takes to process everything. But well, you know, let's imagine everything goes fine, and you can actually have a close look at Far Cry 6 before it launches. Not too sure it's going to happen, but well, you know, you never know. Anyway, we have videos on the website, gameplay videos of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X version. There's one video showcasing the two versions, and there's also an HDR video, which I think is worth a look. Even on YouTube, if you don't own anything that is HDR compatible at home, YouTube will do its job, and you'll actually get the, well, regular colors, not exactly the real ones, but close enough for you to enjoy the landscapes. And I had fun actually recording this. This is why I like taking time to show you the landscape. So the map itself is pretty big, as you can see. It's probably the biggest Far Cry map there has been so far. I don't know if it's a good thing, to be honest. When I'm recording this, there's a good chance that well, it's not, there's a good chance I can't tell you much about the game. Review embargo lifts tomorrow on Monday, so maybe for you it's not even tomorrow. It's maybe today, it's maybe yesterday, but I haven't completed the game, so I'm not going to be able to say much, but I'm not supposed to, so that's fine. The thing is, it's a Far Cry game, so don't expect anything particularly new. There are additions from Ubisoft's other series, like the Assassin's Creed series, for example. If you go to this place, you can upgrade the camp, and you can upgrade. I have decided to build a hideout network, but I can upgrade it. But I can also add other things like a cantina, a fishing hut, a hunter's lodge, everything, coming with small or big advantages of things, but you need resources for that. So this is probably the newest thing there is. I don't remember it being in a Far Cry game before. Might be wrong. I played Far Cry 5. I completed Far Cry 5. I played all the other games. I think I did not complete Far Cry Primal, that I think Ubisoft Toronto was also in charge of at the time. And I did not complete Far Cry 4, but I did for all the others. Oh, I can actually... oh, that's not the chopper. Yeah, that's the plane. I'm not going to take a plane, just going to take a helicopter so you can see the world from above, and it'll be easier to land. So I don't have a lot of them right now. I've been playing a bit more. I've actually been playing both versions at the same time, which is why I haven't been able to go very far. And what I can tell you from a technical standpoint is that the two versions are very, very close, very, very similar. As you probably know, there's no ray tracing. There's actually no graphics mode. You play the game and it's 60 frames per second, which is great. On PlayStation 5, you might actually see a bit of tearing here and there during this first part of the recording. But when and there's no VRR functionality, feature, well, not feature, but support for now on the console. So there's nothing to, there's no workaround, if you will. And the thing is, from what I've seen, when I use I don't use the HDMI 2.1 plug for the Xbox Series X. I feel like the Xbox Series X version is maybe a bit less smooth than on PlayStation 5 overall, but as far as I could see, I mean all the different scenarios I actually played on Xbox Series X, I haven't spotted any tearing, which I did on PlayStation 5 on several occasions. When there are, well, a lot of things on the screen, for example, even in the rooster fights you can play. And but the thing is, when you have a recent TV and you can enjoy the benefit of VRR, the Xbox Series X version is completely smooth, which is great. So it's night, sadly. I wanted to show you the day, but if I can manage to actually show you both versions, maybe I can have a bit of daylight on the Xbox Series. And here I wanted to show you that so the main mission is over there, but there's a sort of side quest here. It's not really interesting, but it's like you find keys here, and there are notes everywhere explaining why. And there's my friend Chorizo there. There's a note explaining why this man is actually protecting himself here. There's a mongoose here, and we're going to need to kill it. Except I don't know. Where is it? Oh yeah, okay, it's over there. It's gone this way.
Here, mongoose.
The mongoose.
Too close.
Trying to... Not too sure it's the best weapon for this. Unlucky because usually those guys are really, really aggressive. And in this case, it's not really. I can simply have to chase it down. Where is it? Oh yeah, over there. Thank you, Magic Vision. I should not have... Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to attack you. Well. I can't blame him, can I? I just can't aim with this gun, rifle, whatever.
Come here, you little bastard.
This is getting much longer than I expected. Okay, it's dead.
Your mongoose reign of terror is over. And thank you for the key.
Okay, great. So, well, that was a very short mission, giving me access to this place, I think, and there's money here. There's another note that I'm not going to bother reading. There's some more pesos, and there's I think there's a
Got to be done with this
yeah,
place.
there's a new gun,
And mongooses.
which is cool. So it's a treasure hunt. You also have sometimes side missions where you have to follow indications that you find in the world. Usually, it's not too difficult to find certain number of. They're not posters really, but they're like signs that you need to unlock a safe that will give you either a new weapon or some equipment, some gear. Knowing that, you should know that gear gives you perks. You can also wear the full set. So here you tag enemies faster. It's not very realistic by any means, but yeah, it's very video gamey, if you will, and yeah, I think it's pretty fun in a way. It's maybe a bit new. I don't remember it being in the Far Cry game, but I might be wrong. Like I said, I may have completed Far Cry 5, but it's been a while, so I probably have forgotten. What I like to have, I don't know if there's going to be one where we're going. I'd like to change my... Yeah, this is not really... It can be convenient, but it's not really something I particularly enjoy, and I'm not really good when it comes to aiming here. Thing is, where can I go? I need to go back there to find a workbench. That's a bit of a shame. What should I do? Well, I'm still gonna do it anyway because my aiming is terrible. You can upgrade your weapons, and obviously I thought that it would be better for me. So where is the workbench? It's over there. Yeah. So I can show you this, and I can change here and use something. No, that's the... Well, actually change this. I can. No, I actually want to change this first. So let's use like this. This is more like it for me. And let's do this. So you can also yeah, you can change the colors. You have like different skins you can use. Also, you can add little things, yeah, to decorate it. If you, again, it's not something you have to do. You can also do that with actually the cars you have. Well, at least the cars you can summon that you can ask for delivery. These are resolver weapons, as they call them. So weapons that are that have been made with whatever they can find in the world to create those weapons. So they're pretty cool to use. There's a flamethrower, I think, and then there's like this weapon using nails, so that's pretty cool to use. You also can upgrade your Supremo. You can also change. You can buy, craft other ones, and they do different things. You can add gadgets to it, which is here. So canister of highly flammable. Not sure I want that. What could I possibly add? Well, grenades. Why not? There you go. But you can also modify your rides. Here, I don't think I have anything else. Oh, I can actually, yeah, I can make it more resistant to bullets. The Garpan, as they call it. What about this? No, there's nothing I can do. Oh yeah, I could have, but now I don't. And you can trade materials too. So the animals you kill. This I tend to keep to use to build and upgrade camp facilities, for example, as they say, or to improve my weapons and my Supremo, basically. So we're going to go back where we were to continue just a little bit. Oh, very odd that you would be here since you're supposed to be down there, but well. So where's the exit here? Well, let's go this way. View is much nicer when it's the daytime, but still, I like the view here. And there's a parachute. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use it. I can use the parachute and the wingsuit, obviously, that I've unlocked. So let's try and do both. It's going to be hard to wingsuit for a long time, but who knows? Oops. Not so bad. So all in all, I have to be honest, when I, when you start playing, and again, I've only played a few hours, so I haven't seen everything the game has to offer in terms of locations and even weapons and everything. The shooting is very satisfying. AI is not always the best, but it's nothing really new here either. So yeah, in the beginning it's a bit like being home, and it's a bit deja vu too. So if you've never liked the Far Cry series, at least ever since Ubisoft took over, I don't think it's going to change much. It feels like the best of what Far Cry has done since Far Cry 3, I guess, which doesn't mean it's going to be the best. I don't know that yet, but it's it's a collection of all the things that we've seen in the other Far Cry games, also the other games by Ubisoft, which is what they like to do anyway, to recycle the mechanics they have in games. And it's gunplay is very effective. I like the way the animations when you hit an enemy. All this is very, very nice. But yeah, it feels a lot like the other game, so I don't know what to expect, which is why I'm going to try to keep this as short as I can. We're not allowed to show you a lot anyway. I mean, I could have shown you all the beginning. I think it's maybe even more than 4 hours of gameplay we could show, but I don't think it's necessary really.
You're taking a lot of risks for one lieutenant.
I've been having a good time.
Want to go playing?
Past the prologue that I thought was not very good, and the impression that okay, this is just another Far Cry game. It's I've there are moments when I really enjoy myself, and I want to keep playing now.
When I was a kid. odds aren't so
and not
good
just
then.
because I have to.
Hey, we have to get Carlos a doctor.
Good luck.
He's coughing blood. He needs help.
Papa took me fishing once. South
But
of
just,
Costa del
yeah, a
Mar.
bit of a shame
It's a hell
that
of a rancher,
I
but
don't think, or
shit
maybe
cheap.
it's possible later in the
Locations,
game, but
couldn't
I
cast.
don't think you
Kept
can
snagging his
pass the
line
time
on
and
the
wait
bottom.
until it's
Even hooked
daytime.
himself in the lip.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's
Got so
actually there
pissed he
are
threw a
French
stick of dynamite
subtitles.
in the
Well,
water. Killed a
say that
lot of
for
fish,
those
but also
watching
put a
in French and
fucking
listening
hole
to
in our
me
boat.
speaking
We
English,
swam
or
5
trying to
kilometers back
speak
to shore.
English,
All these
rather,
boats stopped to help, but
maybe,
Papa told them
yeah,
to
they can
fuck
enjoy
off.
at least
What does this
the
have to do with
story
Carlos
part,
being sick?
even if
I'm saying that the day
even if they
Carlos
can't
Montero
hear
gets
really
help
what's going
is the
on
day hell
because
freezes
of me.
over, Danny.
Coño.
Oh,
Montero's a
there's
big family.
stories over there.
No
Poor
me,
little guy actually
just
having to
Papa.
swim to follow me when he could actually be
Shut
in the boat with us.
Fucking tobacco.
So
It
small.
was
I mean, so
supposed to make our
tiny.
people
He,
rich.
he should be with
That's what
us.
Anton said anyway.
But he's a good
See?
swimmer, even though it
That's how we
doesn't
got
have
elected.
us for.
Yes, and a lot of us voted for him. We believed in his promises. We thought it was going to be like the old days again.
So here, I'm probably going to.
We were so fucking wrong. If we
I
want to
could
change
probably
things,
try to
someone
go
has to put us all into shape.
stealthy,
Bring us
but it's not going to
together.
happen.
It's
Or
not
maybe
going
it
to be
will
Papa.
be stealthy for a few minutes and then it'll go just crazy, as it usually does. You can choose to and do both anyway, just like in the other games. You can use your phone to tag the enemies. I mean, it's, again, nothing you've never seen
So
before.
Carlos doesn't have a plan?
His plan is don't tell anybody what
There are
you're feeling. ever.
pop-up issues,
Don't trust anybody
even on
either,
PlayStation 5.
especially
So
your
the
own
Magic
body.
SSD is not
Fucking
gonna
react to whatever Napoleon el Pequeño
prevent
throws
that.
your way.
But I
So
don't think it's
cool.
worse
Reminds me of my
on
headmaster
Xbox
in the
Series from what I've
orphanage.
seen. It's
Strict,
pretty much
tough
identical, I
as
would say,
shit,
visually.
But if he liked you, he had your back for life.
Might be wrong. I mean, I'm no
Like I
Digital
think
Foundry,
he's
and I
asshole.
Foundry, and I
We
didn't
can't keep reacting to Hussein.
overanalyze
We
everything,
need to
but
try new things.
to me, it really
Stay one
looks
step ahead of that
close to
little
identical
until he's
in
dead.
terms of
I'm with
assets, in
you.
terms of
Good answer.
even resolution. I mean, it probably is dynamic resolution involved here, and so um, maybe there's a difference here. Like maybe one of the consoles can actually hold a higher resolution for in more situations than the other, but it doesn't look like. Clearly isn't native 4K, and it probably is not 4K a lot.
You smoke
There's the operations, I think they're called, that take place
Can't even
in
smoke our own
different maps
Can't
that
trust
are not in the open world, and I'm guessing although they're pretty open areas too, but maybe it's closer to 4K in those on those maps. But in the game, I mean, image is too soft overall to be much above 1440p, I'd say. But it's just a wild guess. It's I didn't do all the counting and everything, so
Might hit the lieutenant.
don't take my word. Cutscenes can be a bit choppy on both systems, from what I've seen. We also have a PC version. I haven't seen it. Gave the code to Dafton as he owns a 3080. So it makes more sense that it's him taking care of the footage since they're ray tracing on the
I need to
PC.
know where that scientist is going.
But
Let's search his place for intel.
Let's go. Maybe his friend by the helipad can help.
yeah, I don't think we're having a ray tracing mode. If it meant playing in at 30, I don't think it'd be worth it. And I'm not sure it'd be possible to have a Far Cry game with 60 FPS and some form of ray tracing.
Well, she still can, but you probably won't be around to see it.
So let's try and be stealthy. Although again, it's probably not going to last very long, and I should keep an eye on the clock because it's been 23 minutes on the PlayStation 5 version, and pretty sure I should switch.
Medic.
So problem is there are a lot more enemies than it seems here. Place is pretty big, which is why the phone is very convenient here, as it is everywhere anyway. Now, of course, you don't have to. You don't need to. If you can deactivate all the outlined enemies, for example, this is something you don't like. You want it to be more hardcore. Then it's fine.
Dog.
There's quite a lot of people. There's a dog. Dogs apparently they don't. It's not like The Last of Us Part 2 where they could smell you and they could, sense you were there. You can see, always pretty long for them to. Well, like I said, stealth didn't last very long.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotta
chorizo.
find intel on where that scientist went.
Oh well, it didn't go so bad. I mean, they didn't have time to trigger the alarm, so that's good for me, I guess. Maybe there are other guards and they have not been alerted. I mean, there seems to be more people here. Let's use the roof. Oh yeah. Is it there's a sniper there. The last time I tried on Xbox Series X, I mean, the minute they saw me, the alarm went off, and and that was it. And then it was a helicopter, and it was hectic. Barely managed to stay alive. Did though. Place is pretty big, so quite easy to find a spot to. Let me put you out of your misery. Okay. Oh no, the others are there. Oh, that's actually the. Okay, where are they? Oh, there. Who's screaming? I don't know where you're going, man, but I'm this way. I like the way the character reacts when he gets hit. Oopsie, not a very good idea. Oh, there's a boat coming. Oh gosh. See, much better this way. For some reason, I don't know why. It's probably me. Well, nail gun it is then. Oh, there are enemies coming from everywhere, it seems. Well, I don't know if they're like popping out of nowhere and seem to okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing here, so I'll just keep watch. The dead guy near the helipad. Okay, so dead guy near the helipad. So where would that be? We What's over there? Oh yeah, that's the one we saw in the cutscene. Right. Silly me. And there
It
we
says
go.
Jose has a villa on the north side of the island.
Okay, so we're not going to finish this mission, I guess. It's not that it's going to be very, very long, but again, the idea was to try and show you the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X version. So basically means I'm going to try and pause the recording, hoping that the switch between the two consoles will not break everything. If it does, well then you will never have the second part of this, in which case I can say thank you for watching and see you next time. But hopefully it'll go smoothly, and I'll finish this mission on my own time, although I already did complete it on Xbox Series X. So you'll be able not to see any main missions in the Xbox Series footage I'm going to show you, but more like open world in this area, and some side quests, maybe, if there are some left. So yeah, so if everything works as it should, I should be back in just a second. So here I'm back, and we're on Xbox Series X. Everything should be working fine, but I think sadly it's going to be nighttime too, which for probably for the sake of comparing both versions, probably the best. But I hope it's the end of the night, because nights can be pretty long. So we're back at camp with my very nice helmet here. And I can show you around a little bit more. So it's a bit later in the story. I'm done with some of the missions, including the missions I was, well, most of the main missions I was allowed to show you. But we're going to try to, yeah, there's a treasure hunt here. So let's try and do that, although you actually saw one before. There are missions here that I am not allowed to show you, mainly because one of the objectives is located in a place I'm not supposed to go to for the moment. I'm supposed to stay in Costa del Mar, and so yeah, pretty much to show you what that the two versions look very, very similar. I'm going to take the helicopter so you can compare. But yeah, don't worry. I actually brought back this this bike here, which now I can select. But yeah, the cars that I okay, this is this the yeah, it's the chopper one. So I actually have one more here. Yes. And I have another car. Actually, I forgot to show you my car. But well, the driving is pretty much identical to what it was before. It's I've always liked the driving in Far Cry. It's not difficult by any means, but it's just the fun you need, and it's probably better than in some open world games like Watch Dogs or some of the games. I mean, except for GTA, where they've always done a good job at making the driving fun. But the others, I have to say, even the Saints Row series, I never really liked in that regard. Something that also makes a difference between the PS5 and Xbox Series X version is the way that the DualSense is used. Although again, it's nothing incredible. It's like the triggers are harder to press when you drive a vehicle, but it's I don't think there's any real difference between the vehicles. It's really the same sort of resistance you feel. Yeah, it's not a place where I didn't destroy the yeah. Oopsie. Should probably go and do that if I have a bit of time. It's the anti-aircraft sites here, and I need to destroy it in order to be able to fly around without getting shot. Oh, well, that's a Far Cry bug. So let's go on that treasure hunt. Also very nice place. So sorry you have to see it in the night. Now, obviously, we also have some footage of both versions with sequences that I recorded during the day. So please watch them. The HDR video is also very nice. I said that before, but let me keep, repeating it because yeah, it takes time to not just to record and edit, but to process and to encode. And it'd be nice if people took time to watch it. I couldn't go everywhere on the island to show you all the views of the vistas, but I tried and try to find the places that looked really really nice and well, let's say different enough in a way. And chorizo. Well, I need to pet it at least once so you can see why he's so cute.
Good dog. Good luck out there.
You can see that I have not,
Like you.
been using him as I should. Is more on the. I think it can actually distract enemies because he's so cute. I think that's what it does. But I should have tried that on PlayStation 5 before. I just the mission I was playing, sorry. So, oh, there's another bike here with a sidecar. So, what's here? The Blue Hole Cave is a natural geological formation known as a sea cave, formed by the action of waves against the limestone rock. The jellyfish living inside, whose strings is fatal to most animals, do not exist anywhere else in the world. The site is also the focal point of the infamous local legend of La Princesa. According to the tale, La Princesa is the spirit of a woman, supposedly a Spanish noblewoman hiding from pirates. Rather than surrender, she swam into the cave with her valuables and drowned in the rising tide, her body trapped forever. They say her ghost will kill anyone who enters the cave to protect her treasure. Is there any truth to the story? No one knows, but why let facts get in the way of a good ghost story? Okay, interesting.
Screw the rules. I should check out that cave.
Sure, I should. Actually, she said something about a cave earlier, I think. I just
Hola.
couldn't find the cave. Somewhere underwater. Okay, which is why I didn't find it. I didn't look underwater. So I don't know how the hell she figured out there was a cave. But yeah, I was I think walking was over there. And she says, oh yeah, so I can see the jellyfish. Okay, so let's try and dive. Okay, yeah, cool. This is, this I like. I don't know, may turn out disappointing. Yeah, I know. Well, I may die. There's no like air gauge or anything, but come on, yeah, quick, yeah, that was close. Don't think it's upgradable. Oh, I think maybe it's I don't know if it has anything to do with stamina, because you can wear gear that improves your stamina. So technically it's not stamina, but well, who knows. They're hunting us. I can hear the dogs, the shouts of my father's men. He swore that he would treat me no better than Martina if I didn't turn my back on her. No better than a slave. There's only one option for Martina and I. We have to leave Yara. The cave is our only chance to escape the dogs. We prepared for this. Martina and I will hide until they give up. No one will think of looking for us inside. The legend of La Princesa and her treasure will protect us if no one else will. Okay. Oh, there's more swimming. coming up. Do I have to swim underwater? Possibly. Can't see much. I should check. Okay, so there's something over there. Oh no. Very simple. Nice glowing stuff in the cave.
Coño. This cave is big.
Oh, another note. They say love is the most powerful emotion. They're wrong, and it's spite. My father is waiting outside. I can't tell the day or night anymore, but he won't leave, and we won't dare to go outside. He's a coward, terrified of an old ghost story. Maybe we're cowards too. Our food is running out. We've brought more than enough candles for light, but we can't eat wax. As I write this, I can hear my father's men through the walls and something else. I haven't told Martina, but looking for food deeper in the cave, I heard a sound. I don't think we're alone. Pablito. Okay. Well, there's probably no ghost, but there's definitely something dangerous lurking around.
Jellyfish. Let's make a deal, motherfuckers. You don't sting me, I don't kill you.
Okay, well, I think they're not going to move. So if I stay away from them, I should be fine. Oh, shoot. Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's metal here. It's not the right side. Oh, that's okay, right? Should be able to cross. Another note. What do you know? Caught a crab today. Smashed its shell with a rock and scooped out the meat. Nothing has ever tasted so good, and I did not even think of taking some back to Martina until I had finished. Well, that's not very nice, Pablito, if I may say. And after cramps, drove rusted nails into my stomach, brought the meat back up, but the pain won't go away. Curled up in my agony, I thought I heard laughter. It wasn't Martina. She's sleeping to save her energy. I don't believe in spirits. La Princesa is just a story. I don't believe in spirits.
Coño. Some crazy drama went down in here.
Yeah, I bet. Also, which way? Well, I'm not going to go this way. Seems give me some air. I don't know if there was anything if I'd taken the other direction. Okay, another note. Martina is hot to the touch. I gave her the last of the food and the blind fish I managed to catch. She's delirious, and so am I. Saw something, someone, La Princesa, a glimpse of hair emerging from the water, lit by the jellyfish. I screamed, lashed out. There was blood on my knife and on the rocks. The Princesa isn't a ghost. She's real, and maybe she'll like us. I have to find her. Okay. More metal. Okay, so no, that's over there. I'm here. Oh, so use grapple. You can get rid of all the icons if you like, which is probably making figuring out what to do where you can grapple more difficult, but something you can do. Nice. So
This
that's
must
the end
be
of it.
La Princesa. Que bola, Your Majesty.
That's the princessa. Oh, that's a lot of money. Is that it? Oh, well, it was nice. You know, maybe the like the last part of the area was a bit underwhelming, I might say. But yeah, overall it was nice that night. It actually is night, but so now question is, where the hell is the exit? Because I don't remember where I came from. I'm going to die here. Which is where fast travel might come in handy, actually. Yeah, because that's where I arrived. So now it's probably over there. The light. It's probably a hint. Oh, or maybe it's not. Come on, where was it? Usually I'm not too bad at actually finding my way, but here I think I'm lost. No, I mean this is the way, as the Mandalorian would say, and this is it the jellyfish, or is it because no, it's the daylight. The daylight hours are mine again. Unless I die, I drown. Yeah, I know. Come on, don't die. No, no, no. Oh yes. It was really, really close. Okay, so cool. I can show you around a little bit more. It's been about 47 minutes. But no need to rush anyway. I mean, the time YouTube takes to process the 4K videos, I mean, it's so long that doesn't matter. You know, if I keep it just a bit shorter, it's not going to make it ready any sooner. So the bar, okay, actually, let's grab the bike. If it's still there. Take a look at the view here also. Small island over there where I actually shot recorded the sunset shot in the HDR video. A very, very nice looking game for sure. But yeah, Far Cry games have never really disappointed in that area, so it doesn't come as a big surprise that it should look so nice. Because it's just a soft image, especially everything in the distance. I don't think it looks very 4K, but you know, that's okay. If it, you know, I'm ready to trade resolution for frame rate any day. Oh, forgot to. Let's turn off the music. I mean, music is pretty cool too, but I don't think YouTube is going to like it very much if I. Well, it's not the bike I saw earlier. I'm not too fond of quad bikes in general, in Far Cry games and games in general. So thankfully, it's more like a bulldozer. Apparently, oh, that's awkward. That's very awkward. Was it tearing that I just saw? I don't know. If it was, it's much less obvious than on PlayStation 5 when it happens. I don't know if it's the console output also, but I've found that maybe it's me, but the like the PlayStation 5 version, even in SDR, has a bit more contrast or vibrant colors. Maybe it's because the blacks are crushed in SDR, and that's why it looks like this in the capture, in the video captures I recorded. So don't be surprised if you see a difference. It's a very colorful game anyway. Whatever the system you're going to be playing it on, it's vibrant and colorful and very nice things. Oh, something I could show you, although I'm not sure. Where is it? Yeah, here. What I can do is I can airdrop from here, Fortnite style. When there are races, you can participate to, like checkpoint races. So where is it? Yeah, here. And then I think that'll be it. I don't think there's a real point in showing you more. As like I said, it's it's the sixth installment in a series that we've known for a long time now, and yeah, there's no real surprise here. So you probably already know by now, probably even before you even started the video, that if you're interested or not in this new episode. I actually haven't used my Supremo. I realize probably I'm not that kind of player. So here it probably is it boat racing this time?
Listen,
Oh, and it's not, but it's a jet ski.
But this is no tourist ride, okay? There's mines in that water and they will blow you sky high.
So yeah, like very arcadey, with checkpoints and all. Sometimes it's a car, sometimes it's a jet ski here. Probably are boats too, and bikes and everything. Probably plane also, and maybe choppers. Not too sure. I haven't seen everything, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But those I've tried, I've had fun. It's all a nice way to explore, actually. Because this one I'm recording, it's probably going to be a big failure at the end, but well, who knows. Narrow passages here. Oopsie. Okay, so yeah, I should be fine. No losing. And there you go. Nice. This I like to. And I'm gonna call my my ride.
Unbelievable.
You actually choose I think 4 rides you can choose from. You can call, but then you add to that all those you find, and you can order when you find a specific spot for cars or bikes or boats or planes or choppers or
Rojas takes the win.
and whatnot.
They love you, Danny.
It's a nice tribute to almost James Bond with the last movie by Daniel Craig. So let's enter as a driver. turn off the music and have a little ride. I could kill you because you're a bad guy. Oh, maybe there's a bit of tearing here also. Oh, sorry. Yo, this is me trying not to kill enemies and horses and... oh, well, sorry. Didn't mean to. So yeah, that's Far Cry 6, people. I hope you've enjoyed your time with me. I don't know if I've been a very good host. I recorded this at the very last minute. It's very unlikely that you'll see this when the first embargo lifts, but hopefully it'll be ready sometime soon, so you can enjoy the 4K version, so you can see what the game looks like in motion. But again, if you really want to see the best quality, the only option you have is basically to head over to Gamerside and to download the HDR video I prepared and the gameplay video, including both Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 footage. So yeah, don't hesitate. And maybe I'm going to stop here because I'm not too sure if I haven't gone too far. I see. Oh yeah, this is me knowing exactly where I should stop. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just pure luck. Okay, so yeah, that's it for me today. So a bit of tearing, I think, here. Probably something that I don't know. I didn't pay attention to when I was playing and recording Xbox Series X gameplay. If you have a television that is that supports HDMI 2.8 and VRR, you obviously are going to have a very smooth experience without tearing, because I didn't notice any. That's probably the main difference between the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X version, at least from what I've seen. It's really about if you have a TV that supports VRR and you don't mind not having the DualSense in your hand. And again, sure, you have the vibrations in the triggers and everything when you use some of the guns or the heavy guns. It's nice. You have also the resistance in the triggers when you drive any of the vehicles. But other than that, it's pretty much it. I mean, when you ride a horse, you can feel the horse, moving maybe a bit more precisely, but it's not a game changer. So if you own the two systems and you have and your TV supports VRR, if you want the smoothest experience, it's without a doubt the Xbox Series X version you have to choose. And Sony would be it would be nice if Sony decided to actually implement the VRR support on PlayStation 5. I think for those games where you have a bit of tearing and some minor frame rate issues here and there, depending on the scenario you're playing, it would benefit tremendously, and that would be very, very that would be awesome to be able to. Well, basically, you have no problem with frame rate. I mean, as long as it didn't dip too much, obviously. But yeah. So yeah, that was Far Cry 6, a little ahead of its release, running on PlayStation 5 for the first part of this video and Xbox Series X. And probably more footage to come from the PC version. Daphne's in charge, so I haven't heard from him. So hopefully he'll be ready, maybe not in time for Sunday, but it probably won't be Sunday when you watch this. So that's fine. And check the website, because if it's not ready on YouTube, there's a good chance some footage is available in the best quality, even the streaming quality it will be available before YouTube. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I hope to see you very, very soon next time. Bye bye.